You want to do some chair yoga? Turn it down. Welcome to practice. Hi everyone. Today we are going to be practicing some good old chair yoga without the support of the back side of your chair. So go ahead and turn your chair to face a certain way so that you have a little extra room moving forward and back. And soles of the feet will come onto the floor. Let's arrive to our desert oasis today as we focus on twisting and lengthening the spine, opening the hips, and clearing the mind. Thumbs will press into your sternum right at the center of your chest. A moment of stillness. As you scan through your body, let's unclench a few things. Your forehead, your jaw, your feet, your calves. Lean back just a bit. Have trust and faith in your core. As you tighten the belly, sit up a bit taller, take a breath in, and open mouth, exhale. Lift your hands up to your third eye. As we inhale, lengthen the spine, breathe out, bow to your practice, and set your intention for practice today. May you move nice and slow. We hold our intention close to our heart. You can release your hands. Go ahead and take your left leg and cross it over your right. You can stay here if you're comfy. Figure 4 is another spot to go to if you need something in between. You'll start here. As you exhale, you'll drop your right ear down to the shoulder and hold. You're not dumping all of your weight into your front legs. You're leaning back, proud to be here and floating on your backside. If you catch yourself leaning forward, use your breath in to lean back and head back to center. Open mouth, exhales. We fold forward. Imagine your forehead and knee connecting to one another and lean evenly on both legs. 3, 2, and 1. Sit up nice and tall, uncross the legs, give them a shake. We'll get ready to switch sides. If you need any free range movement, my free range chickens, you're welcome to move about as you please. When you're ready to switch sides, right leg on top of the left. You'll start with your crisscross, lean back, big inhale. Left ear down as you exhale. If you have a loved one that can stand behind you, have them press their hands deeply into your shoulders and hold you in place. And if no one is here with you, you're not alone, you will visualize someone holding on to the back of your shoulders, a loving, warm embrace. As you exhale, they push a little bit deeper, grounding you into your seat. Easy breezy yoga. Head back to center, unclench a few things in the jaw, and it's just yoga. Forehead in towards the knees. Notice the difference on this side. Do you have one side that's tighter than the other today? A noticeable difference? We come out of our fold, breath in to sit up tall and uncross your legs. And take your right hand, go ahead and hold on to the base of your seat. And as you breathe out, you'll drop your left ear down. Thanks for embracing whatever comes your way as we practice with one another. Gentle grip on the chair, go just a bit deeper. As you lean back, shoulder drops, and you're really feeling a long stretch in the neck, but you shouldn't be in pain. We find the difference with yoga. Sit back to center, and now you will turn to face one way, and facing this way now you have access to the left side of your chair. So hold on to the chair, you have a grip of life, and you're sitting up as tall as you can without the support of the chair. How are your knees? How are your ankles? Exhale, right ear drops down. The more you breathe into this stretch, the more relief you're going to have, because as you expand and contract with your breath, your muscles are going to break up all of that gunk from sitting at your desk all day. Use the breath in to go deeper, longer. As you exhale, shoulder drops down to your chair. Release your neck stretch and widen your stance. Strive for a 90-degree angle, but anything in between is just fine. And find yourself at the edge of your chair, arms nice and wide like a T, and then take your face and turn it the same direction as your center. So your chest, your belly button, your hips, your ears, everything. We face this way. Palms face forward. As you exhale, left hand drops down to the floor or to your dog, and look up towards the sky. Peel your right knee open. Back to center we go. Arm sweep to RT. Exhale, right hand down towards the floor. Perhaps I need another dog on this side. I'm always telling you to find balance on both sides, so I think we need another dog on my right. What do you think? Back to center we go. Starting here, we take our twists. You're welcome to use your hands as much or as little as you like. First, we'll sweep overhead. You'll take a breath in. As you exhale, you'll twist to one side. We can hold on to your thigh or your chair. Just keep your stance the same. Back to center. You'll breathe in. Exhale to switch sides. Your legs are staying the same. Your torso's doing the work. Back to center we go. Arms will sweep overhead. We take our supported happy baby. As you breathe out, you'll start to lower yourself down. You're welcome to hold on to another chair or an ottoman, a footrest if you have one, or you can hold on to your knees, your thighs to hold them accountable and open. You're working towards reaching down for your feet, or release your hands onto the back of your head for a little extra support. You're allowed to change your mind. And then we hang out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your fold. First, sit up nice and tall. Be sure you aren't dizzy. And then you'll close the legs and both knees will start to the front of the room. And you'll be starting on either your left or your right side. Don't overcomplicate it. We'll just do the other side right after. So you're gonna have one leg in front of you. I've got my left knee in front of me, and my right knee is dropping down towards the floor. So to give me some more support, I'm holding on to my chair. Some of you, your knees might reach the floor, or you can slide a block, a bolster, a pillow, something underneath. But I'm gonna have a free-falling knee, so it's hovering. I have my back toe untucked, and I'm going to flip sides so that you can see my foot if you are concerned about what yours is doing. We are in a crescent lunge, so you're opening up your hip, your chest, you're rolling your chin up to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Eyes back to center, and we'll release that crescent lunge. You'll bring your leg out in front of you. If you're able to come on up, we will come up to standing to switch sides. Otherwise, you can just flip on over in your seat. So, facing this way, dirty yoga teacher feet. Right leg will come in front of you, left leg will drop on down this time. I'm holding onto the chair first, and then I'm untucking my toe. My knee is right underneath my hip bone, and my gaze, my eyes, are right center. Building on, the chin up towards the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your eyes to the middle of the room. Take any assistance you need. You will come out of your seat. You'll come into a standing position. Take any swivels you care for. And then we'll enter our forward fold. A couple ways to fold. My flexible yogis, you can drop your forearms down to the chair, your forehead down to the chair. If you need something in between, reach your arms out in front of you. If you have tender wrists, then don't grip the edge of the chair, but just set your forearms on top of the chair, okay? And eyes drop down to the floor. Then take a very big bend in your knees until you have that long tabletop spine that we're looking for. You're gonna stay in your forward fold. As you breathe in, you're looking forward to the top of the chair. As you exhale, chin in towards the chest, look between your legs. Breath in, look up. Exhale, look to the belly. Last round, inhale, look forward and straighten your legs as long as you can. As you exhale, look to your belly button and hold. This is our downward facing dog in a chair, still breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To come out of this pose, use any support you need. Bend in the knees. We'll come up to standing and take a one-legged mountain. Bring your right sole of the foot onto your chair. If you need more support, hold on to those other household items. Otherwise, we build on. Exhale, forehead drops down to your knee. You're welcome to use this lovely prop right in front of you. This is our wind removing pose, our forehead to knee pose. Go as deep as you'd like to. A little bit deeper is with your breath out. Use the bottom of your exhale to drop, surrender. And we use our breaths in to rise, always. Foot comes down to the floor. We'll switch sides. Take any wiggles you need. We switch. Left foot on the floor, one-legged mountain, one-legged tada. As you exhale, forehead down to the knee. What are you looking for? Ankle and knee are aligned. Little bend in your knee so that I'm not hyperextending and pushing it back. And I'm sucking in my belly and trying to lie my torso on top of my thigh. You look down at the toe. I love when it rhymes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release this fold. You'll come up to standing. Both feet will ground on the floor. Let's take a seat. I'll meet you here. Palms will turn face up. Find a seat of awareness. And first, take account of every noise that you can hear right now in this present moment. A fly, the wind, birds, the refrigerator. Go through the list of what you can hear. Are there any sounds that you became aware of that you did not notice before? We then align breath to movement. Inhale, arms will sweep overhead. As you exhale, hands through to heart center. You'll reach a beach ball forward. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Once more, breath in, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Revisit your intention from the start of class today. If you started with a grateful heart, you can add a few more items to your gratitude list, a few more faces. There are days when we are uninspired to have an intention, and so I offer you the intention of dedicating the rest of our time with one another to someone. The first person that comes to mind, we have a few more minutes to go with one another today, so send a love beam, see the face of that person, and from your heart to theirs, we extend our loving intention for our yoga practice, our present moment. We're taking eagle arms. So arms are coming overhead and your right arm is swiveling underneath your left. The full expression has your palms together to touch. This isn't gonna work for all of you. So start by giving yourself a hug with your left arm on top of the right. And then building on, you can start to bring the back side of your palms together. And every so often, you're gonna have to recross your arms, just like when you recross your legs. Pick them up and over, and then in due time, palms together to touch, eagle pose. Deep breath. Exhales to lightly fold forward. This is your range of motion. Full expression, your eagle arms would tap down to your thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your fold, then release your eagle bind. Arms can re-expand. And we get ready to switch sides. Flying eagles, this time left arm underneath your right. You're gonna mimic the same depth that you took on the other side. So if you gave yourself a hug, give yourself a hug. If your palms were to touch, strive for symmetry. Elbows nice and high, and then you're going to push your hands away from your face. Garudasana. Lean back in your chair. No booties sticking out. You've got a really active core. You've got a tucked tailbone. As you exhale, option to fold forward. Lots of custom orders today. You get to try them all on for size, see what you like, and work on that very lovely life skill of filtering out what you don't need. So thanks for joining me. Unwind from your fold. Arms will sweep nice and wide like a T. Start here. 3, 2, and 1. We'll release the pose and get ready for boat. You'll hold on to your chair to help you get into the pose. For me, I think I've got a handle right here. That'll work well. Something you can rely on, something that's not gonna pinch on you if you have a folding chair. And you're gonna come onto your 2 sits bones as you start to lean back. You're lifting your feet off of the chair and we're coming into boat. It's gonna take some trust for you. You have to trust your chair as you lean back. You're welcome to hold the other side of your chair too. Some yogis, no assistance, no problem. Find what you need and then hold yourself accountable. Feet will lift up nice and high. Navasana. Eyes are over the tip of the nose. 3, 2, and 1. Feet down to the mat. Take a forward fold. Uttanasana. Release your fold. Bring your hands to heart center. Samasthiti. This is our Anjali Mudra, our seal, our bookends at the start and end of our practice. The light, the teacher in me, is so honored to guide the teacher and light in you. As you bow forward, namaste. Thank you, yogis. In lieu of a Shavasana in a chair, I prescribe to you a meditation, especially if you are ready to take a Shavasana or a meditative state after practicing chair yoga. So I suggest facing the outdoors or going outside if you have the luxury to do so. Basking outside in nature, set a timer, 2 to 5 minutes, eyes closed. Notice everything that you hear, whether it's internal chatter or the sounds that surround you, and I wish you well. Report back if you need any love and support, and I will do the same, and have a great day. Thanks, yogis.